Hey, Brad here, just continuing my online journey on a Friday. Doing lunch here real quick. Just my mentor or one of my coaches has a paper she just kind of sent out, or a document talking about building a daily action plan to master execution. And she's had it before and she just kind of updated it. And just a couple things wanted to kind of hit on. I may not go through the whole document today, but just a few highlights, because the more I share these things, the better it helps me out as I process this and want to get more like her when I grow up. So it talks about the daily action plan is, first and foremost, when you're building an online business, there are certain things that list of actionable steps that you need to focus on, regularly to help move the needle. Because there's a lot of things we can do, and then again, it goes back to how you're setting up your online business, digital business anyway. What are you focusing on? What do you want to do? Those kind of things. Because what my coach and mentors are teaching and utilizing themselves, and I'm inspired to use is basically, short form content. Now this is going to be a little bit longer one, but short form content that focuses into a group or some kind of community. That way you can deepen the relationships, and then present offers or make offers available, or send offers, or those kind of things, and then just close and fulfill. So that's the kind of the overall framework that they are utilizing. So depending on what you're doing, whether you may have a bunch of DMs, you may have a bunch of funnels, or or calls, or Zoom calls, or appointments, calendars, whatever that may be else, you kind of want to have, but you want to have a kind of a priority list of what you're doing daily to move the needle. So, like I said, this is what I'm focusing on from what they're teaching. So move the needle forward to continue to push your audience through the customer journey, because you're getting attention and creating people on a journey. So there's more trust, more know, like, and trust you, that they're willing to purchase. Because some people are purchasing high ticket stuff, making available. So those kind of things. And the big thing though too is build it around your life. Build it around things that you can do consistently, because no matter how good the action plan is, if it's only something that you can do spottily, it's not a real good action plan, because it's going to burn you out, or you're going to be a hit or miss, or it's just going to be frustrating because you're not getting it consistent, those kind of things. So it's better to set it up so it's consistent actions that can be done, and it can be done easily, or it doesn't have to be a whole challenge to do, or ordeal to do. If it's writing some big long sales letter, VSL letter every day, that might be a challenge. You may get it done one day. I mean, you probably don't need it, but I mean, it's just an extreme example. Or make some fancy polished video with all kinds of extras and that kind of stuff. That might be just a big challenge, and you only get it done once a month. So it's not real beneficial to your overall thing, or something you can do easily daily. I mean, that's why I do a lot of my videos here in the car at lunch, because I'm here at lunch. So that kind of thought process. And then because you don't want to frustrate and burn out. Flexible season, and then it can ebb and flow as different times of the year, or different things you got going on, winter, fall, spring, whatever, or school season, not school season, if you're off, depending on what your dynamics may be. So just don't make it too much longer here today, but create and design that daily schedule to serve your business and life balance, so you can keep your levels of energy firing. You want to be excited. You don't have to dread it. One of the mentors, did 100 days and 100 TikTok videos, and he kind of dreaded it after a while. Because it just got to be a lot of drain and just a lot of creative energy and stuff. And so that's not what you want. You just challenge yourself, but that's not what you want to do. You want to have something that, excites you to do, but, maybe stretch you a little bit, but not. And then, and then as you have the days or blocks of time where it may be more productive, you may want to add a few things. You can always add some other things that are extra. Don't compromise the daily actions and non-negotiables, but have that flexibility. And then, schedule by design. Remember, this is our business. So we can set it up how we want to. We can set it because, we are the boss. We are the ones that are accountable and stuff. So, and her suggestion was, what she does and others, they do most of their quote unquote work for online business midweek, kind of like a Tuesday through Thursday thing. And then that way, and then she chooses not to work on the weekends at all. And then that way, a Friday or a Monday is flexible depending on what they're doing on the weekend. So, that kind of stuff. So you can kind of, you can adjust that and stuff, but if that works for you, myself, I kind of have that, 5-day a week kind of process right now myself, so I don't do much on the weekends necessarily, just because it's less structured and got just other things going on in relationship to what I'm doing during the week, because I do have a day job, and so I can kind of do some of these things around the day job, so that kind of helps to have that, gives me, like I said, I do a lot of this stuff at lunch, I do some stuff in the morning, so it's easier to knock out during the week, and so I try to keep it that way. And then weekends, because it's a little bit more unstructured, or just it's one-off stuff, it just stuff just kind of pops up randomly and stuff. So, that kind of stuff. But like I said, just wanted to start thinking about it. She's got several more pages. I'll probably do some more videos because it's starting to get long here. But, it's that thought process that we have, to even think about. Have a little bit more intention, to be intentional about our actions and what we're striving to do, to prioritize these actions. But the key thing, though, is build it around your life. Don't build your life around, the business. Don't get so locked in that you have to do this stuff to the point of, causing stress on the family. Because that's what a lot of us are trying to do, to have more time with the family. So keep it simple. Keep it, start smaller. If you haven't done any of these things before, start basic, because it's better to do 1 or 2 simple tasks consistently, 5 days a week, like I said, and then try to do, 5 big tasks that you only do sporadically and get mad at. So just keep that in mind, because if you stick with it, the leverage, the compounding effect will do more anyway. So like I said, hope this was helpful. And like I said, I got some more stuff I want to get into that you shared, but I think that's enough for today. So have a great day, stay great, and have a great weekend.